Many people in the United States gamble. Some are known as social gamblers, which means they gamble occasionally and spend a preset amount of money and have control over their gambling. However, some have a little more serious of a problem. Compulsive or pathological gambling is the inability to stop gambling even though it is causing financial, family, work, or any other type of problem. The problems begin whenever they cannot stop gambling or control it. Sometimes they hit for a large amount of money and think that every time will be the same, so they keep spending more and more money to make up for what they have already lost. Symptoms for pathological gambling include committing crimes to get money to gamble, feeling restless or irritable when trying to cut back or quit gambling, gambling to escape problems, gambling larger amounts of money to make up for previous losses, having had many unsuccessful attempts to quit gambling, losing a job, relationship, or educational opportunity, lying about how much time or money has been spent on gambling, needing to borrow money to get by, needing to gamble larger amounts of money to feel the excitement, and spending a lot of time thinking about gambling. There's two types of compulsive gamblers: action gamblers and escape gamblers. Action gamblers are addicted to the thrill and the risk-taking of gambling. They usually like to gamble with a group of people because they like to feel the thrill of beating someone in the competition. And the games they usually like to play are games of skill like card games and craps and betting. And escape gamblers want to escape emotional pain and worries. They want to gamble just to feel numb. And the games they like to play are slot machines, bingo, and online poker because they can all be played alone. But both types will let gambling control their life. They lie to their family and friends because they usually feel guilty about all the things that they've done. Parents sometimes will leave their children at home or with others so they can go gamble. This leaves the children feeling physically and emotionally abandoned, and they may not receive a lot of attention, which may cause them to act out. Family members can also be affected because they will be asked for money to continue gambling or pay off gambling debts, or they may steal from family members to get the money that they need. It can be difficult to treat compulsive gambling sometimes because a lot of gamblers are in denial and they refuse to accept any type of treatment. The types of treatment that are available for compulsive gamblers are cognitive behavioral therapy and self-help groups like Gamblers Anonymous. Today, with the lottery, internet gambling, and casinos, it is much easier for people to become compulsive gamblers. Because of the debts and the failed relationships and illegal activities that some might encounter, a lot of gamblers attempt or commit suicide. About 80% of compulsive gamblers consider committing suicide, and 13 to 20% have actually attempted or succeeded in committing suicide. Compulsive gambling can turn into a very serious addiction. It can wipe out one's financial security, destroy all the relationships they have, and turn their life into a life of crime. Social gambling is acceptable as long as they keep everything under control. But if you're gambling to feel the excitement or the rush or to escape any personal problems, then your gambling might be out of control and you might have a gambling problem. If you recognize that someone you know has a gambling problem, or if you yourself have a problem, you will want to seek help as soon as possible, because the faster that the problem is stopped, the less damage that it can cause.